Hi everyone, I'm Mike Hiscox. I'll be teaching the Music Fundamentals class, Music 101. Uh, this semester, Harbor College has made a lot of changes. As you probably noticed, we've changed our student information system. It's a little tricky for those of you who are used to the old system. And we've also changed our course management or learning management system. So if you've taken an online class before, things are going to be a little different this semester. We're no longer using Etudes, we're using a new learning management system called Canvas. So I'm doing, in this short video, I'm going to introduce you to the class and just show you a few basics on how to get around both Canvas and this software that we'll be using in lieu of a textbook. So to get to Canvas, the best way probably is to go ahead and log in to the Student Information System, SIS system. That's the system you use to log in or to register for the class. So log in to that system, and when you get to the home page, you'll see a link that says Canvas. Go ahead and click on that. The two websites are supposed to work hand in hand. So once you've logged into one, it'll take you right into the other. You'll already be logged into the other. Just to play it safe, it might be a good idea to bookmark this Canvas web address in case you ever need to get into Canvas and the student information system is down or something like that. All right, so I'm in Canvas, and I'll move this over a little bit. I see that it defaults to this dashboard icon, and it's showing me all of the online classes that I'm associated with. Two of them are online, actually. A couple of others are just face-to-face classes that I use a website for. So when you log in, yours is going to look different. You're going to have whatever online classes you are enrolled in, or if you're enrolled in a hybrid class or something else, you'll see links for those. Okay, since we're in the fundamentals class, we're going to look by clicking on this link at the Music Fundamentals class website. And this is the home page for that site. Just a little text welcome from me. And then at the bottom, I've posted a video that was made by the people who run Canvas. And it's just a 6 or 7 minute tutorial on how to get around this new learning management system called Canvas. It's really worth watching. They go pretty quickly, but it shows you all the basics, enough to make you feel more confident. Online classes are intimidating, especially if you've never taken one. But even if you have taken an online class before, a new learning management system can be a little intimidating. So just feel free to experiment a little bit, ask a lot of questions. And do watch that video though, it's helpful. All right, let's take a look over here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to change something. We're currently seeing my Canvas page in the teacher mode. I'm going to change that to make it look more like what you will see. I'm going into the student view. This is how you'll view the website. It looks pretty much the same so far. But you have different links over here. So the home page is where you're going to end up when you open up the Music 101 site. And then there's a link down here for announcements. From time to time, I may post announcements. You might get an email message about any announcements that are posted. You can always come back here in the website and see all of the announcements that have been posted. Nothing so far, but that will change. Then there's the syllabus. Do read the syllabus. I sent it to you already in an email message. It has all my contact information, office hours. If these office hours don't work for you and you'd like to meet with me, please contact me. We'll find a time that works for both of us, okay? And then instead of a text, it tells you a little bit about EMT on the web. I'm going to get to that in a minute. It tells you what you're going to learn by the end of the semester and how I'm going to grade you. There'll be some unit reviews, which you'll complete on that software EMT on the web, 15 of them, 10 points each. There are going to be 10 worksheets, each of them worth 25 points. There's going to be a midterm and a final, and yes, those are on-campus, in-person exams. So look at the dates for those exams, and if you have any kind of a conflict, if it's work, see if you can schedule to come in late to work those days or have that day off or something. If you have a class conflict, talk to me a week or so before the exams and we'll find an alternate time. The only catch is the alternate time has to be before the exam is scheduled, not later. Okay, and you're going to go to do 2 concert reports. It's a music class, so I want you to go to 2 concerts. They can be any kind of concert that you like. Hip hop, jazz, country, classical. We'll have several free concerts here on campus that you can attend, so you won't have to spend a lot of money to do this. But you go to 2 different concerts, and each time you go to a concert, you'll post a concert report, just a brief little description of what you saw, who you saw, how you enjoyed it, etc. And those are worth 25 points each. If you keep scrolling down on the syllabus, you'll see descriptions of all of these things I've talked about. Keep going. There's a tentative weekly class schedule which discusses what topics we're covering, what unit reviews in EMT, what worksheets are due, etc. There in red are notices of quizzes that are due and when they're due, etc. The quizzes, by the way, the first quiz is just a little orientation. We're 15 points. You can do it as many times as you like, and Canvas will keep your best score. The next quiz, though, is at the end of week 4. The end of week 4, quiz is going to open on Friday. It's an online quiz, and you'll have a whole week in which to complete that test. That doesn't mean you get that much time, but if you're not ready for the quiz on the first day or the second day or the third day, you can take it on the 4th day, etc. The quiz is a timed test, though, so make sure, even though it's open book, that you study beforehand. All right? The midterm, there's the date of the midterm listed right there, October 20th, 8 to 10 a.m. Again, we can reschedule that earlier if you need it to an earlier day or time. Second quiz, those are showing up in red. And here's the final exam date on the syllabus. Keep scrolling down. There's some helpful hints for those who are maybe new to college and might need it. You scroll a little farther down and information there, which is also on a handout that I emailed to you earlier on how to sign up for EMT on the web. All right, so one more thing I want you to see in the worksheets, a couple of more things actually, sorry. Modules. Modules are like the lectures you would attend in a traditional class. A new module will open up each week, and once you open a module, click on the first section, you can start working your way through that module. And some of it is text, just reading. Some of it is audio that you'll listen to, and there are even some videos in there. So if you're a person who likes to print up the modules to use as a study guide, that's good. But just be sure that eventually, at least one time, you watch the module, read the module on the computer. For instance, this is a video. Video doesn't do you any good if you just print it. So you want to see the modules at least once on the computer. And you'll work all the way through the module each week. And you'll see that within the module, there are some assignments right there. So you just work your way page by page through the module, and you'll come across these assignments. This is telling us to go to EMT on the web and complete Unit Review 1. There's another module there that tells us to download and get started on Worksheet 1, etc. So the modules will basically be your one-stop shop for the most part each week. I want to talk about these worksheets now. One more thing on modules, sorry. Once a module opens up, it'll stay open for the rest of the semester, so you can always go back and review. In Files, I did that kind of quickly without telling you, I clicked on Files over here, and there are 2 folders. One of them has our worksheets, and one of them has handout tutoring tools. I'll post more things here as the semester goes on, but there are things like a paper keyboard. Even though you don't have to play piano, being able to reference a piano keyboard is really helpful in this class. So I've got paper keyboards that you can print up and use if you don't have a piano or a keyboard of some kind at home. Most of you probably don't, since this is a beginning class. Okay, worksheets. Those are the worksheets you're going to turn in. I'm going to open up worksheet 2, and you'll see what the worksheets look like. You're going to print these worksheets and then write in your answers in pencil or pen. Then, if you're on campus, you can drop it off at the music department. Be sure your name's on it, obviously. Or if you're not on campus or it's difficult for you to come to campus, you can scan it and email it to me. If you don't have a scanner on your home computer, that's okay. There are several scanner apps that you can buy for your smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android. Scanner apps, some of them, a lot of them are even free. And scanner apps work really well. They work better than just taking a photo with your phone and sending it in. They correct for lighting and stuff like that. So you're going to write in your answers, scan it or drop it off, and get it to me. And what I'll do is I'll circle any wrong answers. If there are wrong answers, I'll circle them and I'll write the word fix. And I'll assign you 1 point. That tells me you started the worksheet and you've got some things to correct. The 1 point will be visible in your grade book, so it'll remind you too that you need to go back and finish that worksheet, fix it, turn it in again. And we could go back and forth as many times as we need to until the worksheet is perfect. Once the worksheet is perfect, you'll get 25 points. So I hope that makes sense. 10 of them throughout the whole semester. Okay, so not quite one new worksheet each week of the semester. All right, what else? Quizzes, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's where you'll find those quizzes and discussions. It's a place where you can post questions that you might have about the course material. This discussion forum is public, so whatever you post there, everybody will be able to read and respond to. If you want to send me a private message, that's over here, Inbox. It's a private message system right inside Canvas. Or you can send me an email. My email address, mus101@mac.com. That's where you'll be sending your worksheets as well. All right, now I know this is going on long, but I want to give you one other bit of information. I'm going to switch over now to show you EMT and how to get started. EMT stands for Essentials of Music Theory. And this that you're looking at is the front page of EMT on the web, all one word, www.emtontheweb.com. And it'll take you to this page. The first time you get here, you're going to go to this section, for new parents. I guess they think that parents are going to be buying this software for the kids. Doesn't matter. We're going to use this software. I think you'll find it fun. What you're going to do is type in your username, which is your complete college ID number. Type that in here and then do activate student account. And it'll take you to a page where you have to pay for the software. It's about $20 for a 1-year subscription. It's a good deal. It's much cheaper than most textbooks. So you do that one time. And then once you've taken care of your fees, the next time you come back, you'll go to this section, Member Login. Again, the username will be your entire student ID. The password, the default password, will be the word password, all in uppercase letters. Once you've logged in, I'd suggest you change that so that people don't get nosy and check out your scores. Okay, so that's what you'll do. First, to sign up and pay for new parents, and every other time after that, member login. User is your student ID, your password. The default is the word password, all uppercase letters, but I'd advise you to change that. I'm going to log in now just so I can show you one more thing rather quickly, how to navigate once you're inside the software. I have a different version of EMT from you. I have the teacher version, which is cool because I will be able to see all of your scores in EMT. And because that's separate, it's a separate program from Canvas, what I'll need to do is view your scores and then go back to Canvas and record your scores in the gradebook. So you can experiment and look around this on your own. What we're going to do, though, to get to the work is click on View Lessons. And this is what the lessons page looks like. The lessons, there are a total of 18 units, I think. And they're each placed in these 3 volume folders, 6 units per volume, I guess. There's volume 1. I'm going to open it up by clicking that little gray triangle to the left. And it shows me what units are in there. Unit 1, Unit 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Normally, 1 unit per week. But there are a couple of weeks where I'm asking you to do 2 units. All right? So let's take a look at Unit 1. I'm going to click on the gray triangle to open it up, and I'll click on the first page. And this page just tells me how to navigate through EMT, how to make my way moving forward, what the buttons do. I'm going to click to the next page.
Music is written on a staff of 5 lines and the 4 spaces between.
And no, that was not my voice. You can see that EMT is interactive software. A lot of pages give you information. You'll hear music, you'll hear talking, etc.
Music notes are oval-shaped symbols that are placed on the lines and in the spaces. They represent musical sounds called pitches.
Okay, so what we would do is work all the way through this lesson, then go on to Lesson 2, Lesson 3, 4, and 5. Finally, there's an ear training thing, and then a review. Each unit, all of these are parts of Unit 1. Each unit will have a unit review. I'm going to click on this unit review, the triangle, just so we can see what that looks like. Okay, that's how we get started. The unit review is like a little quiz to see how well you've learned the material. So you'll take that unit review, work all the way through till you complete it, or it won't save your score. And you can do these as many times as you need to, each unit review. You have to score 90% or above on a review to get the full 10 points credit. If you score at least 80%, 80 to 89%, I'll give you 5 points credit. Less than 80%, you got to go back and review and do the little unit review quiz all over again. Once you're done, send me an email or a Canvas message and say, hey Mike, I'm done with Unit 1, and I'll be able to log in, look at your score, and then I'll add your score for that assignment to the Canvas gradebook. Lot of information. Sorry about that. I hope it made sense. So you can see this is going to be a fun class, but it's not necessarily going to be an easy class. You're going to have to put in just as much time. It won't be any harder than any other class on campus, but it won't be easier either just because it's online. It is a beginning level class, assuming you know nothing about music. So work hard, log in several times a week, spend some time, and most importantly, ask a lot of questions, ask for help when you need it. Okay, that's it. I'm going to enjoy working with you guys, I can tell. Take care. Bye.